I've tested force feedback in the Phantom before, but man oh man, it got so much better after a fresh install of DCS. Hey guys, Emils here, and today we'll be testing out the Moza AB9 base with the F-4E Phantom. Make sure to stick to the end because we did run into a little bit of trouble. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so we're in the Phantom, and man oh man, this is gonna be very cool because I'm re-recording this video right now because the first time I tried it out, I was like, okay, it's pretty cool. There was some vibrations, like very nice, probably the best one out of all the aircraft with the FFB presets, right? But then I reinstalled DCS, and oh my god, it's a whole different experience. I don't know what settings I had toggled or something, or if there were conflicting scripts with the Moza software or something. But there was, it's night and day. So yeah, let's just get into this. So we're gonna hold brakes and take off. Release brakes, and the aircraft the stick is already starting to vibrate. Okay, getting off the ground, started vibrating more. Now we're gonna put up the gear, and then the gear effects start up. We put up flaps. Flap effects are in parallel with the gear effects, and it's still vibrating because it's the Phantom and there's just natural vibrations in it, right? And I'm also in quite a high, steep angle. And wow, it's just so epic. It immerses you into the F4 Phantom cockpit. Like before it was cool still, but now it's like even more immersive and absolutely wow, amazing, right? So we're gonna fly over to one of the islands and test out the weapons now as well, since those have also improved since I reinstalled DCS, because now the weapons effects work. Now, are they realistic for the Phantom? That's a different question, right? But it could help you immerse yourself more into the game. Even though it might not be realistic to the Phantom, it might help you just, you know, feel more of the game. So we're gonna set up weapons. The trim, real trim. I think the trim, yeah, the trim has also gotten better, which is interesting. We're gonna stall here, but okay, that's perfect test because you can see more of the vibrations and high G turns. It starts vibrating more the more you go in. I think we're stalling, so let's pick up some speed again. That's very cool. There's also high resistance when you're at a kind of lower speed, more drag, so it makes sense that there's more resistance. And what I also want to test was gain some speed back so we don't fall out of the sky. I think you can also feel the air brakes releasing, but it's very subtle. Of course, you can adjust each one of these settings, right? So you don't have to per se keep it at the setting it is. You can lessen the effects or make them more distinct if you want them to, because the gear, flaps, and air brake effects, those things are adjustable, right? Because in a sense, most of it is heatboard coded for the force feedback, but the parts about those effects, that's Moza software. So let's set up the weapons here. A little master arm, center pylon, direct, continuous. We're gonna be shooting rockets. You can also try out the gun. Is the gun armed? Oh, we haven't armed the gun. Let's arm the gun there. As you can see, the vibration there. Kind of have to try to keep it into the position, which is interesting because it automatically pushes the stick forward. Oh, I used up all the ammo. But yeah, there's also now gun effects, which previously I didn't have even in the first impressions of the Moza base. So I don't know if they were active back then, but still I didn't have them, probably because of an SRS script confliction. Because apparently SRS scripts conflict with the Moza software. But really, because I have no idea what else could cause it, right? But I have a fresh install DCS now, a fresh SSD, and now it's just all the effects are working, and it's just, oh my gosh. Alright, we're approaching this island. And then we're gonna try out the weapons. So actually, the constant vibration here is probably the After Effects rumble. Take it out of Afterburner. Or at least the Afterburner D10. I'm not sure if we're actually burning anything extra here. We are, yeah. But there's a little vibration with the Afterburner, which might also be the Moza setting, not the actual Phantom setting. So let's turn on air-to-ground mode here. Also, after reinstalling DCS, we have labels on, so there's a big red dot of where I need to shoot. And usually have those turned off. Alright, let's dive in here. Oh, this is gonna be a mess of colors. Too low. Oh, we even have the damage indicators now. Yeah, let's fire them off in the air. We have 2 more pylons to test out. Boom, boom. Yup, and we're gonna turn around and test them out again. As you can see, the stick was vibrating while firing off rockets. Now, the realism of that, I do think it's not very realistic. See that? Isn't that epic? It's like, you can see what's happening in the aircraft and you can feel it at the same time. It's just amazing. Force feedback in the Phantom is working as it should. Alright. Oh, why am I so high? We missed all those shots. Well, for some reason there's pretty big oscillation right now. Because it's really pulling back right now. A little bit too much, like it shouldn't be. So now checking the Moza software, I'm actually going to show you guys that as well. So now if we go into the Moza software, as you can see, our stick is actually off center quite a bit. Like way too much. It should be in the neutral positions when it's released, but it's outside of parameters for some reason. Now, if I ran an auto calibration now, would that fix it? What I've noticed, whenever it goes off center, what you really have to do, calibration doesn't fix it. You have to see that did nothing. You actually have to. I'm gonna reset the base. I'm gonna have to remove the grip to reset the base. We remove the grip and we start calibrating. And we have to calibrate like this due to some odd reason. I will need to notify Moza of this probably. And now it's back in the center. Now we're gonna attach the grip. I'm gonna run the calibration again because the grip changes the balance of it. So calibration is really fast, though how accurate it is, I'm not sure. There, it's back into center. Calibration complete, and if we go back into DCS, wait a minute, and that doesn't feel like the Phantom anymore. So apparently if the base turns off or something, force feedback gets disconnected from the game or something. I will try to quit out and... Alright, we're back in the sim. And yeah, the force feedback is back. We can... I can... feel all the effects are back. So it's just a resetting thing that it just disconnects it from the game when you reset it. So the experience in the Phantom is absolutely amazing and it is super immersive. Now I wonder how it would feel in the F-14. Unfortunately I can't test it in the F-14, but I did try it out in the F-16, so go check out that video next. Alright, that's it from me and I will see you guys next time. Bye!